grocery run by. Chain tires clinking, ratchet straps singing tight. Cab night prayer under dash lights. Lord keep us upright. Bed at the wheel, convoy steady plan. Former army focus, but he's still just a man. Then Sam's in the backseat, snack bags ripped wide, crumbs on the floor, mat paws on the passenger side. He wedges by the brake pedal, nose in the rapper stash, and just laughs like, buddy, don't make me crash. We hold the line, I swear. Axle deep ruts and we're still right here. We hold the line, I swear. When the road falls out, we don't disappear. We hold the line, I swear. Discipline and determination got up there. Ice roads humming, black glass under the load. Switchbacks biting, mountains shaking at the bolts in the road. Desert heat shimmer, radiator praying for air. Flood water rising, brown current grabbing at the gear. Load shift warning, steel grown trailer starts to sway. One wrong angle and it's everybody's worst day. Sam wants in, wants out, tail thumping like a drum. Door latch clacks, now the chaos has officially begun. It says stay Sam, but Sam's got his own little mission. And that's when the mountain makes its decision. We hold the line, I swear. On the edge of the switchback, hanging in the air. We hold the line, I swear. Crew on the radio like we're already there. We hold the line, I swear. Discipline and determination got up there. Ordinary day, then the shoulder starts collapsing. Rock sliding, mud breathing, the whole road snapping. Head's a great driver until he's not, and gravity don't care what your rank was. Come on! When the tires lose bite, what do you do? When the load shifts hard, what do you do? When the cab goes weightless, what do you do? When it flips on the switchback, what do you do? Jesus, hold our line, keep our hands from letting go. Got up there, got the winch, pull us back to the road. Sam's got snacks everywhere, yeah, he's guilty, that's true. But he's loyal through the sirens, and we're loyal too. We hold the line, I swear. Swamp mud, flood water, desert glare. We hold the line, I swear. Chain up, strap down, breathe a prayer. We hold the line, I swear. Three of us behind him got up there. Boy! Boy!
Hello everyone, welcome back to Snowrunner, Season 17, Solo Mode. Well, we are here, sleeping in the Scania, passed out, waiting for some action to happen. We have, let's take a look here. We have 10% to go. Good evening, Steve. So, 10%. I think we can handle 10% somewhere within the next 678 days. Just a random number. I don't know. Anyhow, we need to get started on some of these solar panels here. Gifts of the Sun basics. We need one metal beam and one cement for each of the locations. See, it's fooling you by only showing you the solar panel 1 location. But there's solar panel 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's one metal beam and one cement for each location. Which is... I can get 2 locations in one 6-slot trailer. So that's going to be 2 trips with a 6 slot. Cement is easy to get because it's just up here. The metal beams, however, we have to get from the other map. So, what size trailer do I have on the back of this Scania here? Oh, look at that. I have a 6 slot. So we are going to take the Scania back, and we are going to load it up with some metal beams. We are quite possibly going to overload it with some metal beams. Just to get everything over here. Nice quest. Yeah, it should be fun. So this is actually the perfect 6 slot trailer to use for some double stacking. Because it's got the spars. Ooh. I can get everything in this one load. I can make one trip with it all. You might want a different truck for making one trip with all of it, though. I don't know if the Scania can handle that kind of weight. There's a double floor. Oh yeah, the one that's up down. No, I've got a truck. I have not purchased it yet, but it is waiting to be purchased. That will do the job, I think, for pulling the kind of weight I'm about to put in this thing. It's kind of recommended by Steve. Not so much recommended as asked if I had it or not. And well, I didn't have it at the time, but I do have it in my collection, so to speak. Now, link this trailer's in the description later. Yeah, I can try to do that. I don't necessarily know how to make it a link, but I can put in there whose it is. Oh wait, I think I can make it a link by just going to instead of going to the mods.io in Snowrunner, I go to mods.io website and do it that way, I believe. I think. I'll try to figure it out for you there, VK. We'll get some kind of info in there. Yeah, I gotta do it from the Mod.io website, not from the Snowrunner mods thing. Yep. I gotcha. Well, Steve, I got home today and my Windows Update thing was working like it should be and updated all but one update. And it's funny because the one update says that my processor doesn't support Windows 11. And my computer is running Windows 11, and that's what it came with. So I'm thinking there's a problem with that particular update that Microsoft is going to have to fix. Not a problem with my PC at all. Yeah, I got you. I know what you mean. Yeah, I thought it was kind of funny when it told me that my Windows 11 didn't support my processor. I'm like, that's what came on the PC. Had an OBS update today. I think my OBS updated yesterday, I believe. Now when I get back into this map after I've got all the metal beams, there will be a bit of restacking going on because I definitely want the cement on the bottom so it can't slide out between the spars. Josie, hello there. Yep, this is my solo playthrough. Yeah, my schedule is actually posted on my Discord. There's a channel there that says streaming schedule. And currently, it's up to date. So it's a good spot to check if you want to know what days are co-op and what days are solo and what games are being played on what day. It's a good spot to check. I do believe I named the channel Streaming Schedule. Ooh. Took off like a rocket ship. There she did. And found all the mean, wicked bumps along the way. Little old Scania is definitely a fast truck, though. Okay, the trailer is full. Negative Ghost Rider, trailer is full. Hydrate. Drink them if you got them. If you ain't got them, go get them. Wait a minute. Why is that? Do I have cement here? How many cement? What? I have 4 cement. Ha ha! That works. We can get our 4 cement. Go get our 4 metal beams. And probably come back in from this direction. All right, VTech. Come on, man. You know I can't read that. I mean, if it was Spanish, I might have a chance. But even that's no guarantee. Try? Yeah. Again. No adios. Say peace. Jesly Maz. Yeah. No clue. But I'm gathering you just said my Streamlabs shout out there about hydrate in Polish. Because it kind of repeats. I mean, that would be my guess. That's kind of what I thought he was saying, because I got looking at it and it repeats. So it would make sense. And I'm sure my pronunciation was terrible, if even close at all. I have a nice Polish accent. I've watched a few videos by this Polish guy that I know and haven't picked up a thing. Let's see now. Yeah, but then I'd still have to drive through all of that. But we can cut over right here. He's up to something. I'm getting unsolicited kisses from Sam. And I look down at him and then I get this goofy smile. Two, 4, 7, 8, 6 hours and Snowrunner stream coming at 2.5K. That secret VTech code there. You got to get out your Orphan Annie decoder ring. What it basically says is drink more Ovaltine. Your stream, you have a break right now? Ah. Like counting to 2,500. think what Sam's pestering about is I think he's got to go outside. Well, engine restarted or not, I mean, it is an official flip.
All over again. On his side, on a cliff again.
Okay, we want to go. Nice far tree.
Oh, head down, flip. Flip.
Okay. I got to get a better position in this first, so I think. There we go. Do some co-op when you get there? Oh, yeah. Okay, grade mode. You need the guy on the ground, not the ones in the trailer. Come on. Take it off. Alright, we're going to have to drag it over this way some more. Flip the skin, the boss won't be happy. Nobody cares what the boss thinks. Alright. We'll restore that. We will pack that. I'll be right back. I gotta let Sam out. My mic was muted. Well, what the heck? I've been talking to myself all this time. Nobody told me. Thank you, Mikey. Thomas, I did say hello. You just didn't get to hear me. I apologize. That's my own fault. Alright, let's go down here. Oh, hang on. We want this. So I don't gotta scroll through quite so much stuff. Oh, not available in Eurasia. Okay, guys, we're gonna take a slight road trip. Just a minor road trip. So, we will just jump right over here. We will move to that garage. Truck store. No, not truck storage, truck store. And this guy, it's a Scout. They're calling it a Scout. How could you possibly call this a Scout? Gonna be an expensive helicopter ride? It could be. Retain. Global map. Back to Zerdania. Oh, there it is. There's Sam. Be right back. You, sir. Too much stuff around my... Okay, now that we are here, we can go into truck storage, and we will deploy this guy. I still can't believe they're calling this a Scout. OP engine. Do not use if you want a real balanced truck. Very powerful. More powerful. Well, go big or go home. Gearbox. Off-road fast gearbox. Oof. Off-road vanilla style gearbox. Nah, what the heck? Go big or go home. Heavy hauler, because we are putting quite the load on it. Well, the ultimate. What does the ultimate suspension have that heavy hauler doesn't? A little more height, it looks like. Oh, hold on, let's sell that one. M-wrap studded for ice. I mean, we got yeah. Yeah, we don't need the Sahara 2s. We're not driving on any ice. Made by me. Winch. Extreme offline. Okay. Add-ons. First thing we need is a low saddle. Have I remembered to unmute my mic? Yes, I have, Streamlabs. Where were you on the last one? If that's a scout, then you're Laura. Hello, Laura. Okay, sleepers there. Now, can I put the service tank and... Oh, I can do a service tank and that. But I wouldn't get a crane on there, I don't think. A crane's probably going to be important. So... yeah, see, that takes the crane off. Rooftop. Horn, radar, wing, and a beacon. Front bumper, stock, or stock. Might as well go with that stock. Or there's no bumper. And rims are a choice of one. Can't really change colors. Nope, no color changes. His color is his color. Alright, well, let's go pick up our trailer. 265 gallons of fuel. Ticking over at 2 gallons a minute, so you don't want to sit idle for too long. Alright, may as well put it to the same test I put all the other ones to. This is OP. Have you seen me play? Well, sometimes you gotta play, you know? That's just a ghost tree, so we ain't got to worry about that one. Of course, you obviously missed the contest that I did with my Silverado. Could have used it last night. Yeah. See, I kept telling JJ, C500, best scout in the game. Not even near them and they fell over. Can't blame that on me. Probably gonna end up having to crane this thing up there because I don't know if I'll get under it. Nope. Definitely am not getting under it. Wow, I can't pick this thing up. It's got too much weight on it. With wheels that big, not surprised. Well, there's another option. We'll just relocate, park next to it, and do it that way. Then I can have the crane in a little closer. Oh, hang on, we got to... There we go. This should be a little bit better. Ooh. Alright, I might have to offload a couple of these beams to pick it up. Maybe I can get away with offloading just the front one. Because I know I should definitely be able to pick this thing up. Alright, let's see if that's close enough to attach. Of course it's not close enough to attach. How about that one? There we go. I had to drag that back set of metal beams forward. They started to slide off on that. Whole thing shifted. Alright, let's come on, push that back. Ah, camera! Stop it! No, not what I want. We'll just grab that one, drag her forward. We should be good. Alright, let's ride. think we're gonna kick her down here a little bit. Well, that might be too slow. She's a freaking rocket ship. Anything but low. Oh! Ooh. Yeah, that wasn't good. Losing all my goodies. All right, all right. Not gonna do it. Not gonna slide back. Probably everybody. This truck is just way too fast. Alright, now getting this other one on, I'm going to have to jackknife this thing in order to be able to get the crane to reach the back of the truck. Okay. Back, we'll take this one, we'll hit to the back. See, I want to get that shifted back a little bit so I get the first one behind the headache rack. Can't quite seem to get her to... Come on. You... That might get me that front one behind the headache rack. Now Sam's trying to get himself in trouble. Now he's just being a pest out, making a pest out of himself. We'll go lock him out of the room. Come on. Don't be swinging around. Alright. Once again. Now let's see if I can get turned back around here. See, low plus is pretty slow, but in auto it just takes off like a rocket ship. I'm gonna have to practice a little throttle control with this guy. Even the 10x10 ain't this fast. Blasted my suspension and still just barely put a scratch in it overall. There we go. Sam decided to lay down. That's a good boy. Sometimes he gets too excited when we play really good just before the stream. He doesn't want it to stop, so he wants to keep playing. Ends up making a pest out of himself. I don't blame him. He's all day long in his room, so that's no fun for him. Really? Of course, everything is slid forward. The odds of me moving any of it is slim to none. Really? I have to do the same thing again. I gotta do the jackknife maneuver in order to straighten it because it cranes so far away from the rest of the truck. Oh, of course, that's still ain't gonna have that close enough. Yep. Definitely not a very good pavement truck. I'm just hoping it'll do a little bit better once I get it off the pavement. Come on, rotate. Well, it's about as close as that one's going to get. So for tires that claim they're rated excellent on pavement, they are not, because you have no stopping power and no steering when you're driving. Sergey, hello there. From 15-ton truck. It's not an F1 car. Maybe I'm driving too fast. I'm trying not to. Low plus is really slow. But if you get above second gear, this thing's just a rocket ship. That's also extremely fast, VTech. I tried that. Very fast. High range is just about as bad. Well, we'll get to the gateway. I'll bring it around the morning. Not making that turn. Yeah, I know. That's what I've been doing, is just kind of babying the throttle here. Like putting a Porsche engine in a 1985 Dodge Omni. Ah, hello, Stacks. Welcome in, Stacks and viewers. All Raiders, welcome. Welcome, welcome. You get to see me fighting with my way overpowered C500. Alright, first things first. Morning. Taylor, hello there. Welcome in. Off-Road King. Hello there. Alright, well, so far everything's still on the trailer, so that's good. Good to be here. Well, it's going interestingly. I'm trying out a new mod truck. As you can see here, it's a modded version of the C500, but this thing is extremely fast. If I just goose the throttle, it just takes off like a rocket ship. Playing Space Marine. I have not played that game. I don't think I've even seen any videos on it yet. I've got 10% to go and I will be done with Season 17. I'm trying to knock out the first big chunk of Gifts of the Sun in one load. I've got everything on here to hit the 4 solar panel sites. Alright, we are going to go low plus. Across here. Come on, don't you fall down there. Let's try not to run the tree down if we can help it. Come on. Not that much. Uh-oh. Is trailer caught? Alright. I lost one? Did I? Oh, I sure did. Where'd I lose it at? Lost it on the hill. Alright. That's not a problem. We can fix that. That's easily doable. We will shut this guy off. The Avonhorn can pick it up and bring it with it. Crane mode. Okay. Christmas coming? Oh, that would be Sam scratching. That's his dog tags. Sam always has to make himself known one way or another. Alright, now I gotta try to get off the track. So I can go across the track. There we go. I was so confused for a moment. Your dog's laying right beside me and thought it was her, but she's sleeping. Yeah, I think the mic on this headset is a little extremely sensitive. Oh, well, that would help. Fuel. Refuel. I'm like, why is my Avonhorn not going anywhere? Because it's out of fuel. Yeah, it's funny, every once in a while I'll watch one of my streams back, you know, just a little quality control. And all you hear is the jingle jangle of Sam's dog tags. Trying to get this thing to set between the alright. What kind of dog? He's a mixed breed, but mostly German Shepherd. His mother was purebred German Shepherd, and that's all you see when you look at him is a German Shepherd. There's pictures of him on my Discord. Alright. So we just need to go up here. In fact, that's a little cut through there. And then we will cut across this spot. With any luck, I won't have to send the Avonhorn to collect any more of them. What in the world? So much for that one. That tree must have caught the back of the trailer and just bounced that thing right off. Not that guy. That guy. That's what I get for saying, with any luck, I won't have to send the Avonhorn to collect any. Yeah, where the truck drove right over it, the trailer did not. Yeah, VTech's dog is a beautiful dog. And he loves the water. Let's see if I can tighten the bundle up a little bit here. Malin Gaming, thank you for the subscription. Much appreciated. Already earned myself a like and a sub. Thank you, Taylor. Appreciate it. Yeah, I have a section on there. I believe I called it Pets Corner. And you can feel free, if you've got pets of your own, you can feel free to post pictures in there of your pets and try to make my Discord a place for everyone. There's a self-promotion section on there. So if you've got videos of your own, you can feel free to use that. so far so good. I think for this stretch of it, we will just be happy and low. Low and slow, that is the tempo. So let yourself go. Really, what I should do is I got that Western Star 6900 down there at the railroad station. I should bring that up and load the stuff from here into that and let it make the deliveries to each stop. Then I don't have to drag the trailer through the middle of the solar field. So yeah, I'd say, although this would be a fun truck to drive, it's definitely not your daily hauler. This is a lot of work to drive this truck and keep your load on board. Probably not so bad if I wasn't overloaded. Hauling twice as much cargo as it's built for. Kind of hard to drive from back here, but I want to see what that back one does. Getting up this hill. Alright, I think we're good. Ever tried any of TWM's mods? Yeah, I think I have some of his trailers right now. Oh, the back one's in there good right now, VTech. Once I've made the first 2 stops, we'll be good for having everything else packed in here anyhow. Yeah, so what I think I'm going to do anywho is I'm going to bring that 6900 XD up, and we are going to let him make the actual deliveries. Because some of those spots you got to drive up in between there, which Ian can attest to the fact that it is not fun to do. In a semi-truck. So I'm going to take and park this guy off to the side. Alright, then we are going to go back down the hill, grab that 6900 XD. Oh, this might be fun because this one may have the, may not have the OHD ones on it. Let's see if I can reach the crocodile over there to refuel the Jiangsu. We need small fuel carrier to me and truck repair supplies. There we go. I have a lot of fun with this game. Try not to take it too serious, but still want to be serious enough to get things done. Time for bed? Alright, VTech, you have yourself a good night. Hydrate, guys. Drink them if you got them. You ain't got them. Go get them. Come on, take the turn. We'll maybe have to back up. See, then we put a beam in and a thing of cement. Go deliver it. Beam, cement, deliver. Simple. Sounds simple anyhow. Sam's over here doing his I'm going to breathe hot breath all over you thing. Don't you be doing any dances over there. We all seen Footloose. This is a dance-free zone. Okay, now tap that. And we can go over here. Sheesh. That must have been the trailer, not the cement. No, the cement is just not coming out of the trailer. Kenny's tipsy. St. Pat's Day. Yeah, that could be. Alright. I gotta get some of this cement to come up out of this trailer. One of them's gotta come up, right? There we go. So what I'll probably have to do is, after I get the next one, unpack and repack the stuff there. No, it all unpacked when I started to tip that one time. That's how I was able to get the cement that I got. But I think it's just jammed in there. Alright, this could be a bit noisy. Okay, not so bad. Not so bad. But that's also because I don't have the actual solar panels. Those are the ones that make a lot of noise. See, the offending cement is over there dancing its heart out. I want to grab this beam that I sat on the ground. Oh, I gotta pack that first. That wasn't the button I wanted. Now I want that button. Okay. Now we're going over there. See, that tree stump was going to try to get me. It was just hoping that I would go way over. Looks like I got one right there. And I got two of them right there. Alright, we want to go between the rock and the stones. Caught between a stump and a hard place. Metal beams. Pack. And cement. Alright. Hey, old Sam's still young enough that he thinks every waking moment has to be about him. Hasn't quite learned yet that that's not the case. Okay, great mode. We are gonna try and see if it loosens itself up any, and if I can grab it. Otherwise, I'll do a repack and unpack. Nope. So, change trucks. That should do the trick. Oh, I gotta pack them in my truck first. This box is right in front of us. And the next one is on the other side. Now, when I bring that trailer in, because there's a trailer that has to go up here. First time I did it in my region reversal, I came up this road and it was a pain in the neck to get turned. When I bring that trailer up, I'm coming up this way around. Gonna kind of do a little U-ey around all of these, cut in through these trees, and come back and come through the fence on this side. Currently working on a nightmare playthrough of Snowrunner. 20 hours in and you just hit rank 4. Fun. Fun. Alright, so now we'll get back in this guy. Gentle over here. That guy can get ran over. You don't need trees growing up in the middle of a solar field. Watching people play normally helps keep you sane. Thank you. You're very welcome. If my playthrough is keeping you sane, you're very welcome. I'm like, I like turtles. And stage complete. Alright. Store that crane. Now, service spare parts to the transformer area, which is there. Service spare parts are here. I don't have anybody anywhere near it. And I only need one. How true is that? Yes, that is the end of it. Alright, I think Sam might actually have to go back out again, guys, so I will be right back. And then we will go get these service spare parts. Yes, I was muted. Thank you, Mike. Haven't even opened the second map in QC. Nothing wrong with that. You gotta take your time. Yeah, you gotta watch them intersections. The mud in those intersections. I've lost a couple of those there. RDJ, good evening. Had 13 degrees when he went to bed last night, and you'll have 79 tomorrow. I'd take some 79. We're looking at 22 right now. Ooh. Well, good thing I'm going past the service depot. Now I got a flat tire. That was a nasty hit. 28 inches of snow plus half an inch of ice over the past 2 days. The joys of living in Canada. Yes. I'm southern Michigan, Grand Rapids area. But I've spent some time in the UP in the winter. So I kind of know how you feel. Ah, got the entire fence all the way around. Summer hasn't started there. You're from Buffalo and an honorary Canadian. Honorary, does that mean you've spent too much time in Windsor at the $1 Million Saloon? I don't even know if $1 Million is still open or not. Been to Grand Rapids a few times over the years. Nice. Hello, Steel. So this is how you climb a hill with a flat tire. Excited for the update tomorrow? Oh, absolutely. Never heard of the $1 Million Saloon? You swear. Uh-huh. Probably never heard of Silver's either, have you? Back in my younger days, I used to spend every other weekend at the $1 Million. I was really good friends with the manager in charge of all of the girls. None of them got to even do a dance for me or my friends unless they were approved by her. She would spend most of her evenings while we were there sitting at the table talking to us. It's amazing how when you treat them with respect and talk to them like people, how much more you get out of them. Too many people think because of the line of work that they don't deserve respect. Yes, they are adult clubs. Only been to one, that was about a year ago in Harrisburg. Oh, yeah. You're not going to find anything good in Harrisburg. Now, I don't hang out in them places anymore, but back in the day, like I say, my younger years. Silver's would be the dive bar in Windsor, where $1 Million would be like going to the Bellagio. Bedtime, off for boating in the morning? Alright. Have a good night, Steve, and have a lot of fun on the boat tomorrow. Hydrate, guys. Drink them if you got them. If you ain't got them, go get them. Now, different set of tires, I might have just gone through the river, because the river is a good shortcut. Service spare parts. One, please. Almost been about 20 years. Yeah, that's probably about the same for me. Well, yeah, probably about 25 years for me. Mid to late 20s. I'm 54 now. So somewhere between 25 and 30 years since I've been there. Like I said, I don't even know if the place is even still around. Didn't think you'd like it and saw a nice concert across the street beforehand and had nothing to do for the rest of the night, so you decided to try and had fun. Then found out your Peterbilt engine needed to be replaced. Well, that'll ruin the fun. Sam gets mad when I don't come back and let him in on the first bark. But he's got to learn that if he's going to ask to go out, he's going to be outside for a little while. He's not going to go out and come right back in. I think he forgot who he works for. Come on, get up there. But I don't let them sit out there and bark for too long because I don't want the neighbors to get mad. I get along pretty good with them, so. Your load was ready within 5 minutes of you logging your post trip tonight. Not gonna drive. St. Pat's Drunken Center. Well, yeah. Not only that, but if you had already logged your post trip, you're kind of stuck into a 10-hour. Or a split. I don't know if you like to do the split sleepers or not. It's kind of hard to log a split sleeper correctly. You can split because of the electronics. Yeah, I guess the electronic one will do it a little bit easier than trying to figure it out in your head on paper. Do not want to miss this hill. If you miss this hill to one side or the other, you take an extreme chance at flipping over. Oh. You are not going to go up. Come on, get up there. Alright, I guess we're going to have to go to the side and try to drag ourselves up over the rock. And the crane's going to catch. And in a spot where then the back tire's catching. We gotta go enough to get past it. Nope. It will not do it. Come on now. Stop messing with me. Just drag the back end over there. Well, I'm probably gonna have to do. You stupid thing. You're just winding me up. Wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, the problem is I can't get the back end to go one way and I can't get the front end to go the other. Guess I gotta take the long way around. No shortcut for this guy. No shortcut for you. Not in this direction, anyhow. When I get to the fuel station here, I'll stop to let Sam back in. So I will be right back. Okay. Let's continue on, shall we? After we get some fuel. No point in leaving the fuel station without filling up. It's sad that the contracts and tasks that are left are all only worth about 1 percentage point each because they take so long to do. But at least we're just about to the drop-off zone for this one. Just got to watch the tracks around here too. You get into some of these wheel ruts and it won't let you out. Not easily. See, when I get bringing that coiled tubing trailer, this is the way I'm going to go with it. I think it's a coiled tubing trailer. We're going to come up this way. We're going to come through this gate. We're going to hug this side of it. Come out as far as we possibly can. Then we'll start our turn. Swing around just like that. You got to watch out for some stumps. There are a couple of those up here. Not a lot, but a couple. Kind of plow that tree right there over, so that'll bring you right between them. And then you come this way. Keep that one to your right. Because right where that drop-off arrow is, that's where that trailer's got to get dropped off at, and it has to come in here. Coming from the other side, it's not easy to get the trailer in there. Gifts of the Sun basics. Alright. Good. The frames are up, so the foundation's been laid. The metal rails are built to last, so you can rest easy, both the structure's reliability and your pay. Here you go. 3,110 XP, 32,850 cash. We will take that gladly. We will get this guy out of the way. All right. Now, the next thing we have, see, those are all done. Gifts of the Sun Theory and Running Hot. That is our solar panels. We need 2, 4, 6, 8 solar panels. RDJ's going to be playing Roadcraft tonight. Nice. I don't think I've seen RDJ play Roadcraft. So I think we're going to have a similar aspect for doing the solar panels. But I'm also thinking we are not gonna use Kenny C. First episode, huh? Nice. But Kenny C will need to get back to the other map because we need the trailer. Certain graphics and drivers seem to crash the game, so he might want to be careful. They were having issues with the was it the Raiden graphics card was having some deals, but it was a driver's issue for the graphics card, not a roadcraft thing. But now that I don't have a load in here, I think we can pretty much just hammer down, shall we? So we're going to want to get this back to the other map where we will be set up and ready for our next solo playthrough stream on Thursday. Down the hill. Actually, I kind of did want to go that way. Guess we're cutting through here now. Maybe. Because I want to go through the northern gateway because that puts me right by the solar panels. Get off of it. Easy. Easy. Nighttime is upon us. It gets dark fast around these here parts. Now, this looks like a good shortcut. I don't recommend it for normal trucks just because of the drop off on this side. Definitely not if you're carrying a load. Ooh. So we'll get through here, we'll get the trailer loaded up and all set for the next truck. Yeah, Kenny C seems to do pretty good for off-road stuff. I mean, you still got to drive really slow with it, but it handles the off-road way better than it does anything on-road. Even though the tires are rated excellent all the way across. But I haven't seen anything handle pavement very good. Ooh, there's a save and a half. That was almost a song. Now here's the question. Am I going to miss that tree stump with the trailer? Not likely. Am I going to drag it over it? Absolutely. Eight solar panels. Kind of thinking about doing the card stack with them. not going to detach. We are going to do it this way. A little bit of a jackknife. Come on. Cooperate. See, I'm sitting up on something over there. It's keeping me from keeping the trailer level. I think I can do it from there. Well, we're going to load these ones. And one there. Crane mode. Nope. Unpack. Now crane mode. Alright. This one here. I don't know if that's going to give me enough spots, though. I think that's got to go back further so it'll stand straight up and down. Really? Stop it! Now you're just messing with me to mess with me. Alright. Hang on. You go there. See, everything's such a tight fit in this trailer. Makes it really hard to do things like this. Get up there. There you go. Now you. Yeah, if I can get them all to stack like that, I should be able to put the other one back behind there. And have plenty of space. Gonna troll me, are you? Not cooperate? look, solar panels aren't that heavy. See, I think the guy that made this mod, he went so far into overpowering the Kenny itself, he took power away from things like the crane. There we go, that'll work too. See, then what I want to do, straighten out a little bit so I can push these all the way back and put the last one laying flat in front of these. And it should hold everything in there nicely. So let's store that real quick. Okay, create mode. Well, that might be as far back as I can push them. That's alright. Because this is the last one that's got to go on there. There we go. Store crane. Now we just got to get this thing out of here. Which, this truck not too bad of a problem. I don't know if we'll switch trucks or not. We may just go with this guy. He's going to be mostly on the other road over here. But, ladies and gentlemen, I think once we get through this gateway here, we're going to go ahead and call it a stream. Getting a little later on my end. So, if you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, please feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. Which tomorrow night will be with The Last Caretaker. So we'll have the new update on full release tomorrow, so that'll be nice. Little customization for our robot, couple new missions, different things you can do. Eventually we'll be able to get our own little companion sweetheart. So it'll be kind of fun. So that's what tomorrow's plan is. Thursday will be another solo playthrough where we will get these solar panels delivered and hopefully get a little bit further along than just 1 more percent. So, again, if you like what you see, hit the like button. If you really like it, please feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. And we will see you next time.
Been a wild little ride here tonight, laughing along under that blue light. From the first hello to the last GG, y'all been sitting right here next to me. The stream is ending, but it ain't goodbye. We'll fire it back up on another night. So hit that follow, keep your boots by the room. The stream is ending, hit X game and we'll see you soon. Yeah, the stream is ending, hit X game and we'll see you soon. From the clutch plays down to every small fail, you were right there raising all that hell. The chat rolling fast like a hometown creek. Can't wait to do it all again next week. The street